Hello, my name is Agent 066 of the MIA. My job mostly is to get rid of universes that have gone past their time, mostly those that have gone through an apocalypse or two. Most of these universes have little to no life forms left remaining. Most of them are completely blank space. But some of them are quite a toss-up on whether or not it is worth eliminating them from existence. This is one of those universes where it could go either way. Now I need to decide whether or not it really deserves to die or not. It all started with one man named Colonel Sanders, Harland Sanders. He created a superweapon known as the chicken gun. This gun could warp reality around it, turning it basically into the most powerful Infinity Gauntlet to exist. It warps reality. I don't really think I need to explain that to you. It just warps reality. It could do anything, really. Because a weapon like this existed, many people tried to get it, to the point that they tried to nuke it multiple times. It didn't work, and all that did was destroy the rest of the world. Except for a few people who would still constantly be trying to get this one weapon. You would think at this point they would stop trying to get this weapon, but apparently they are too dumb for this. Anyway, here are some of those stories. So for this one, I don't really have that many design notes. I tried to go for more soldier-like inspiration, taking the Colonel part of Colonel Sanders. And I basically explained the whole chicken gun thing in the lore. But the entire design I had going into this was chicken gun. I also decided to make some of the knee pads and armor pieces look like the chicken boxes from KFC. I thought that was interesting to note. Well, I also include patterning on the chest plate thing that looks like the tie that he has. Don't really have that much to say in the design notes. Anyway, here's our Colonel Sanders. The first group that tried to get the weapon was the Chick-kil-A. The Chick-kil-A was a group of mercenaries that, they didn't think that this much power was enough for one man to have, so they sought to just destroy it entirely. To do this, they created an android, known as the Chick-kil-A, designed specifically to destroy this one weapon. Simply, it would destroy anything that looks remotely like a chicken, which caused some issues, but overall, it's, performed fairly well. It broke into Sanders' base, and immediately the two began to fight. And the robot was powerful, made mostly to withstand the attacks, but however, it still failed. Now, in this dystopian land, there was actually a government force, just not one that anyone acknowledged. The Baron of Hamburg had tried to regain some of his power in the coming apocalypse, and no one listened, mostly due to his rival, who we will get to next. His rival thrived in the chaos, and led others in this chaotic lifestyle, with no rules and no authority. So, pretty much any time he said anything, it was completely ignored by the general population. But, however, he sought to get some power back when he found another mystic artifact, one that he thought could stand toe-to-toe with the chicken gun, the burger staff, named so because it's crystal thing, I don't know what they're called, kind of looks like a hamburger from certain angles. Anyway, here, it wasn't as powerful as the chicken gun, but it would be enough to stand against it in a fight with a chicken gun, at least to make it an even match. So, he went to go and tried to get the chicken gun with the burger staff, making it an almost even fight. He figured if he had the chicken gun and the magic staff, he could possibly even bring order back to society, bringing it to what it once was. Unfortunately, he didn't have the battle experience that the colonel had, and immediately lost. Granted, it was a close fight, but it was no match. Especially when our next character broke in with his own group. Okay, for this one, I don't really like it. You could tell I had a lot of Doctor Doom inspiration from the metal mask and the magic war sci-fi angle. But what I really don't like about it is the pose. Like, it's just kind of standing there, which I was kind of what I was going for here, but it just kind of seems boring, like a Lego figure, sort of. Anyway. Our last one is the Ronald McDonald, possibly the most famous of these. He started his own group when he saw the apocalypse coming, and most of its members are somehow still alive, including a giant gelatin monster, a humanoid chicken, which was immediately killed by the giant cow robot, and petty criminal that only stole hamburgers. The group thrived in the pure chaos the apocalypse authored, and tried their best to keep that chaos running. However, the existence of the chicken gun caused them some issues. Every time they tried to enact a big crime, the chicken gun was there to stop them. So, of course, they decided to go steal that. But they also had some ulterior motives. If they had the chicken gun, it would provide them the power they required to keep chaos going permanently. During the fight with the Baron of Hamburg and Colonel Sanders, McDonald came in and started slashing wildly without even much of a plan. But eventually, Harland beat them both. Mostly with, the chicken gun. Anyway, now it's up to me to decide whether or not this universe deserves to keep going, or if I should just end its suffering. I'm debating. Maybe if this video gets enough views, it'll continue. Maybe not. Either way, Agent 066 logging out.